Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, folks, welcome back to my Sats class. We're looking at 2010 Test B Calculator Aloud. We are still doing some of the older papers, but the new specification for 2015 will include 2 non-calculator papers. Just letting you know, my students who are sitting with me, the papers will be a little different in terms of their style, and there'll be more questions where you have to do thinking and problem solving. Okay, but without any further delay, let's get started with this particular paper. Right, here we go. Okay, I don't even know what that's already doing on there. Okay, ignore this little kind of zigzags here. Okay, it goes, join each of these calculations to the number that is nearest to the correct answer. I will put some answers on there for you now, so please bear with me. So we have a 357 minus 149 will go to 200. Okay, you need to make sure you get each element right to get the full 2 marks. 62 times by 8. What does that give you? What does that give you an answer of actual answer?
400. 484.
484, which is closest to 500.
Oh my.
You got 777 minus 679. That gave us an answer of
679. What was the question? 100.
no. What answer did you get? Now answer I'm giving you.
98.
98.
Oh.
Okay, 801 minus 444 gave us an answer of
400.
okay, 801 minus 444 gave you an answer of
What? Really?
okay, when you put 801 minus 444 in your calculator, that gave you an answer of
Oh man, give me a second. I'm doing it. Really, man. So I didn't do that because I did last one.
okay. Now the reason why we got the arrows in the places that we put the arrows is because the answers underneath the box are the answer to the actual answers. So 357 minus 149 gave us 208, which rounded off to the nearest 208. That was closest to 208 was 200. The next one gave you 496 and 500 was closest to 496. And then 98, 100 was closest to 98. And 357, last but not least, was closest to 400. That's how we got the lines in those particular places. Let's move on. Okay. We don't need announcements every time we get something right, okay? There are 5 entry gates at an open air concert. The bar chart shows how many people went through each gate. How many more people went through gate C than gate D? So gate C is over here. Okay. And gate D is over here. Is the C and D, isn't it? Okay, right. So we got those 2 points over there. Now, what values do we have? Go on, Mr. Uzaifa.
250 and 100.
So we have 250 and minus
100.
100. So 250 minus 100 will give us a total of
150.
okay. How many gates had fewer than 150 people going through them? So let's get a line for 150. Let's change the color. Are you happy with that? It's 150.
Yes.
Okay. There goes how many gates had fewer than 150, and we can see that quite clearly. The answer is
2.
this one and that one. Okay, so that gives you 2. It says question number 3. What's my number? It is a 3-digit number. All the digits are odd. The digits add up to 7. So first of all, we've got odd numbers that could be possibly 1, 3, 5. Well, 7 is going to be quite big because we need small odd numbers, and the digits are going to add up to give you 7. So we're going to be using, Mr. Carson, what numbers could we be possibly using?
331.
Okay, so we could be using 331. That will give you 7 in any order. 331 in any order. What else could we have? Zainab?
115.
Or 115 or 151 in any order, those numbers. So them are the 2 possibilities that we could have those numbers. Those 331 digits can be in any order. 115, the digits can be in any order. But as long as it contains those 3 digits. Now, So we can put the actual answer over here. Okay. Oh, I'm just copying that again. Let's draw the reflection of the shady shape in the mirror line. So I'm going to try to draw mine as neatly as possible. Goes that way. Okay, let's get the straight line tool. And let's get a different color. See that color? Right. And then from there, where do we go to?
Go down.
Oh. Okay. All right. Okay, we gotta go down to here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Better if I go up. There. Okay, my line is slightly off. There we go. That's lovely. And then we gotta go to where? Is it here?
Yeah.
And then we gotta go from there to?
Yeah.
And then we gotta go from there to? Well, that's a little bit difficult because it's just the way it works, this tool. I'm doing that, I'll make it a bit bigger. Hang on a second. Okay, right. Well, that's supposed to be straight. I don't know what's happened over there. It's just trying to. Okay, right. Those lines are supposed to be joined up first. Okay. Just having difficulty with my tool at the moment. Okay, I'm just gonna try to join it in by hand. Okay, seems to be getting it. Okay, right, that's better. I think that's better. Well, that'll do for the moment. The line's supposed to be actually on that line there. So sorry for that little bit of discrepancy. Next. Okay, question number 5. This table, okay, shows the opening times of a pet clinic. How many hours is the clinic open on Thursday? So we're looking on Thursday over here from 10:30 to 2:30. Okay, Mr. Huzaifa, how many hours?
4 hours.
4 hours. On which day is the clinic open for the longest time? Okay, so we've got to work out the time between these. Like sometimes what they're working out is for that. So this one was 4. This one is 5.5 hours. And Saturday is going to be from 10 to, that'll be 7.5 hours. What about the top two?
Saturday.
That'll be 6.5. And that'll be?
This is
Okay, lovely. So the answer is?
Saturday.
Saturday was the one. Okay. Liam takes his dog to the clinic on Saturday. He arrives at 9:25. How many minutes is it before the clinic opens? Opens at 10 o'clock. So the amount of minutes is?
35.
35 minutes. Question number 6. Question number 6. These are some prices in a flower shop. How many roses can you buy for exactly £2? So we get our £2, which is 200 pence, and we divide it by 40 pence per rose. So that gives us a nice answer of 5. Emmy buys 1 bunch of tulips and 3 bunches of daffodils. So she buys a bunch of tulips and 3 bunches of daffodils. So remember, this is pounds, that's pence. So if you want to do it on a calculator, so you change it into decimal money, okay? And that will then give us a total of how much does she pay altogether for that? And the answer is
£2.85.
£2.85. Remember, you got different units. This is 55 pence and this is £1.20. So don't mix them up. Don't put 1.20 plus 3 times by 55. You will get the wrong answer. Next paper. Question. Question number 7. Sarah has a packet of balloons. The contents of the packet are 5 red, 5 blue, and that. Sarah says 1/4 balloons are red. So, how many red first of all? Let's have a look. Okay. How many red?
5.
Okay. So the probability of a red is equal to 5 out of how many?
20.
So, did they say there's 20 blues, yeah? Okay, you got 5, 10, 20, yeah? So you got 20 balloons. So it goes there. 1/4 of the balloons are red. So 5 over 20 equals. Now let's do some bit of cancelling. Who understands the idea of cancelling? Okay, right. Uzma. So we divide this one by?
5 and divide the bottom by 5 as well.
Okay, so we divide by the highest common factor. So that gives you an answer of?
1/4.
So is the answer yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so we can say 5 out of 20 balloons are red. This is equivalent to 1/4. So you can see from the working out, there's a full working out here. Done. Question number 8. Okay, here are 6-digit cards. Use all 6-digit cards to make 3 multiples of 3. Remember, you can't use any card more than once because they are physical cards. So multiples of 3, multiples of 3, multiples of 3 each time. Okay, let's have somebody else. Let's have, okay, Zainab, give me some numbers, please.
57, 24, and 36.
Lovely. 57, then
24.
24.
36.
Now you can have those numbers written in any order. You can have the 36 first, the 57, doesn't matter.
No, so you can't.
As long as you got those 3 numbers, that's one set of numbers. Any others? Go on. That's it.
Yeah. No, 36.
We got some other ones as well, possible.
36, 27.
So we could have 72. Oh, okay. Or we could have 54. Or we could have 6. That's so you got 2 sets of answers in any order. So the first set, you can put the first one, the last one, doesn't make any difference in that sense. So them are the 2 possible answers.
What about 36, 27, and 54?
36.
27 and 54. Yeah.
You got 27. 36, 27 and 54. That looks fine. Because 27 is also multiple of 3 as well. Okay. 36. That's lovely. Okay, and move on. Question number 9. In how many years was Olivia in the top 3 most popular names? Olivia. And the answer is?
3.
3. Okay. Write all the years when Emily was a more popular name than Jessica. Was more popular. So for number 9, the answer is going to be, you got 3 years gone.
2004, 2007, and 2008.
2004, 2007, and 2008. Question number 10. The scale shows the mass of Amy's kitten when it was 1 month old. Okay, so at the moment, look at that. 0, 200, in the middle is 100, 400. Okay, no, I think that's 100 there. 100, 200, oh yes, it is.
Yeah.
It just hasn't showed up properly. Okay, so what is the mass at the moment?
450.
50. The scale shows the mass when he was 2 months old, so that's 700. Now, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. 100 divided by 4 is?
25.
So 25 times by 3 is?
75.
So that's 775. What is the increase in its mass? What's the calculation that we do for number 10? Give me the calculation, Usma.
You have to do 775 grams minus 450 grams.
And that gives us a total of?
325 grams.
Well done. Let's move on to the next question. These diagrams are all made of squares. Look at these diagrams. For a tick if exactly 1/3 of it is shaded. And put across a reason. Well, let's do this one first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it'll be difficult dividing 5 pieces into thirds. That's already 2/5, which is not so. That's not good. Straight away. Okay, let's do this one here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pieces. So 3 out of 7. No, that's not the same as 1/3. That's not good. This is this one here. We got 4 shaded out of how many?
12.
Well, there's another 4, another, add 12, yeah? So 4 to 12, divide that by 4, divide that by 4. So that gives you 1/3 correct. Next one. The next one is a trick one because they're giving you triangles on the bottom and squares on top. So what's missing was on the top? Put a.
You just have to do the
Yeah, draw triangles. So we got now 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 triangles shaded out of how many pieces? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Which also gives you. So that one's right. So those 2 are right. Okay. Question number 12. Use all 4 digit cards to make this sentence correct. So we need something like 62 times by 84. Or we could have something like 64 times by 82. So those 2 possible answers in any order. You can change the order around. Number 13. Right, let's actually make the page a bit bigger here. We need it. Oh, gone up a bit too much. There you go. So Liam thinks of a number. Okay, here we go. He divides it by 9. Are you watching what I'm doing? And then he adds 25 to the result. And the answer is, so what we've done here, we changed the English into maths. That's called forming an equation. Now, Osman, can you help me unpack this and work it out what it is? So I've got to work out the value of x, but I got x divided by 9 added by 25. What do I move first?
Move the plus 25 and around the
Other side becomes?
minus 25, which will give you 11.
So x divided by 9 is equal to 11. Now, remember, x has been divided by 9 first, added by 25 second. So plus 25 was the last thing being done, it's the first thing to move. Okay, Zainab, you've got that?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, Zainab, okay, let's have, carry on please, Uzma.
Then, instead of dividing by 9, you have to do the opposite and times by 9, which will give you 99.
So the number that we're looking for is 99. Okay, are we happy with that? Let's move on. Back down. Okay, zoom that part of the question back up. So it's easy for us to look at. Here we go. Okay, where's the mouse? Alright, the square is a vertex at 6, 1.
It's at the top.
Have I missed in the ad?
No, it's like, it's a thing at the top. Right thing at the top.
It's right on top.
Yeah, it's one side of a square drawn and the coordinate grid.
Okay, here's one side of the square, draw the rest of the. Okay, so let's have a look what that is.
Oh, where's the mouse going?
Trying to find the mouse.
Yeah, I didn't call.
Here's one side of a square drawn on a coordinate grid. Well spotted, Zainab. Thank you for that. The square is a vertex at 6, 1. So let's put that one in. So 6, 1, where is that? Let's have a look. We've got our pen. 6, 1 is
over there.
So the one there. Because it drew the other 3 sides of the square on the grid, use a ruler. So I'm going to use my ruler. I'll go over here. I'm going to go from here to there. Okay, and then I'm going to go from here to there. And then I'm going to go from. Oh, you did the dot? Okay. Let's make this one a bit longer. Okay, that looks lovely. So we should get something that looks like that. Are we happy with that, Huzaifa?
Yeah.
That's happy? Yeah. Okay, Hushi, very good.
Nothing wrong except the first one.
Okay, lovely. Okay, question number 15. A builder needs 7,600 bricks to build a wall. There are 500 bricks in a load. How many loads? Let's have a look. So, Mr. Kamal, what calculation did you do for this one? Calculation. Okay, right. Let's have.
Oh, please.
Okay. Mr. Rian.
I haven't done it.
Okay. Usab. Ilyas. Did it?
Yeah.
Go on, give the calculation. For number 15.
He said calculation for.
Okay, we do 7,600 and we divide it by 500. We divide it by 500. See how many sets of 500 we need and 7,600. So, Usma, what do you get?
You get,
Okay, have you guys got all the answer for this?
7,100. So
what do you get?
So I got it. The answer is 15.2.
Okay. So for number 15, okay, let's just cancel this stuff down. You got 15.2.
15.2.
Now, can you buy 15.2?
No.
So how much did you actually buy then?
16.
16. You have to round it up because you can't buy 0.2 of a load. The price of one load of 500 bricks is 230. What is the cost in pence of one brick? So we have 500 bricks have a value of 23000 pence, and you want to find the cost of one brick. Okay, so how do we get that from 500 down to 1? What do we do? So we divide this side also by, what do you do to the left hand side? You do to the right hand side. You knock off 2 zeros, and you end up with 230 divided by 5, and the answer is 46p per brick. So 46 goes into here, and then we move on. Question number 16. Here are 5 shaded triangles on a square grid. Write the letter of each triangle that has a right angle. So right angle, we can see one here. We can see one here. Is there any more for number 16? And the answer is C and D. Write the letter of each triangle that has 2 equal sides. So 2 equal sides is going to be this one here, A. So 2 equal sides, which are the one? And D. D, this one. Whoops. Okay, so A and D. Okay, next. This graph shows the outside temperature from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. on a day in winter. At what time was the temperature? -2. I'm going to use a little square tool here. What's this? Whoa. Okay, that was a bit crazy. Start again. You go -2. You go up. Okay, now for number 17, obviously we're going to have a little bit of a difference from person to person. Now, from my calculation here, it's more than 8:30, but it's less than 9. So I would say around about 8:40, between 8:40 and 8:50, correct. So any time here, let me get hold of my pen tool again. So any time between 8:40 and 8:50 is what the examiner will allow you to have a time in that range. So go into here, you choose. Yeah, okay. How many degrees is the temperature drop from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m.? So where's 5 p.m.? 5 p.m. is... Okay, let's choose a different color. 5 p.m. is here. Okay, so 5 p.m. If you go up and go across, it will give you what? What was the temperature at 5 p.m.?
Oh, 3 degrees.
At 5 p.m. the temperature was 2 degrees.
Oh, no. Yes.
No, I'm not saying that's the answer.
Oh.
I'm just doing part of the calculation.
Oh, yeah.
So 5 p.m. So, okay, so if you look at that there, that one's a bit up there, put that there. And move that across there. Lovely. That's it. Okay, right. And what's the next time? 7 p.m.
Yep. Yeah. That is...
7 p.m. is here, yeah? Whoa, let's do that instead. Let's start here. So what's the temperature at 7 p.m. then?
-1.
Okay, right. Temperature was?
-1.
Go across -1. So you gotta work out the difference between 2 degrees and?
-1.
So 2 degrees take away?
-1.
Okay, now this is called dealing with double negatives. So 2 degrees minus, when you have 2 minuses physically next to each other, they become a plus. Well done. So it becomes 2, add 1. So the answer is 3. Let's move on. Okay, Sarah, Amy, and Liam stand on some weighing scales 2 at a time. Here are the measurements. How much does Liam weigh? Now, we need to do a bit of algebra for this. I don't know how some of you done it. So let's have a look. So we have Sarah, and, oops, okay, let's get the and put a plus in there. Okay, Sarah and Amy, how much do they weigh? 70. So Sarah, forget the kgs more. Sarah and Liam, they weigh 80. And then we have Liam and Amy, they weigh how much? 80. So we have to work out the weight of Liam. So we need to work out what S is worth first of all. So we need to kind of make some equations equal to each other. So, okay, let's have a look. Okay, right. Okay, dokie. Okay, back to recording. Okay, what we've done here, we devised a few equations, S and A, and we rearranged, made S the subject in the first two. We rearranged the third L equation and substituted back in. We've done over here at the bottom, and we managed to work out that the answer was 45 kg. Question number 19. Cubes have been stuck together. The block is turned to the position below. Draw the missing parts of the pattern. So we should have a cross here. So we a cross there. Good. We should have a square here. Okay, we should have a square there. Are you happy with that? Okay, good. We should have a circle here. Right. There you go. So when you turn that block around, so this block looks like that, and that's what you should have left over on that side. Okay, now if you want to work out 7/16, you do 7 over 16 times by 288. Okay, now let me show you using a calculator. So what we're going to do now, 7/16 of means time. So use the fraction button, 7. Use the replay button to bring it down, 16. Replay again and become type in times 288 equals. So what was the answer? Did everybody get 126?
Yes. 1.
Okay. So we're going to do for each paper, bring around the larger measurement. 4 inches is going to be worth 4 lots of 2.5 centimeters, which is more than that. 10 kilometers and 10 miles. Miles is the longer measurement. Each mile contains 1.6 kilometers. So that one. 2 liters and 2 pints. Okay, 1 liter is 1 3/4 pints, and 2 liters is then going to be double of that, which is more. 5 grams and 5 pounds. Okay, 5 pounds is much bigger. Okay, 2.2 pounds makes a kilogram. Right, question number 22. You're going to work out all these calculations on the calculator, and you will find that this one's equal to 1,000. That one is more than 1,000, and that one is less than 1,000. Calculator work with your brackets. Okay, question number 23. A number that's 2 less than k, what do we call that number? K minus 2. 3 more than twice k will be twice k is that, and then 3 more will be plus 3. Okay, 6 more than half of k, so you could do 6 add half k, or half k add 6. Last question, then we have a break. Here are 2 bags of marbles, A and B. Each bag contains blue marbles, red marbles only. 3 blue marbles, 3 red marbles, 6 blue, and 9 red. Liam chooses a marble from each bag without looking. From which bag is he more likely to choose a blue? Hang on. So let's work out. First of all, so let's work here. Probability. Okay, Huzaifa, what's the probability of a blue in the first bag?
Half.
It's going to be 3 out of
6.
which is equal to
Half.
What's the probability of a blue in the second bag?
6
That's going to be bag A, and that's going to be bag B.
6 out of 9.
6 out of
9.
6 out of 9 or 6 out of 15?
Half.
Okay, we cancel that down, divide that by 3. Divide that by 3, what do you get?
2/5.
2/5. So because which one is more likely to happen, and the answer for that one is?
A.
Bag A.
35 out of 40.
Explain. Okay. Probability of a blue In bag A is what? Is a half. Full stop. Probability of a blue in bag B is 2/5. Full stop. A half is greater than 2/5. 2/5 is 40% and a half is 50%. So it's a greater probability. Okay, folks, that's the end of our video for today. 40%.